Everyone, welcome to today's edition of AM Minnesota. We are going to learn all about the American Association of University Women, otherwise known as AAUW. In studio today are the co-chairs. That's right, we got the head honchos here. Pat Fuchs and Karen Rasmussen, and also Emily Nesbolt has joined us this morning on our AM Minnesota show. They have a scholarship opportunity for a college woman. I was looking on their website. We're going to talk more about that. Of course, they dole out other scholarships too, but this is a special one as I understand it. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. First of all, have you introduce yourselves to our listeners?
My name is Pat Fuchs.
I'm Emily Nesbolt.
And I'm Cindy Harrison in for Karen Rasmussen
Oh,
today.
I'm sorry.
That's
Cindy
okay.
Harrison.
That's okay.
I apologize.
No worries.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
How long have you been a member of this?
Several years. I'm actually new to this organization compared to most of my fellow sisters here. And I just love it. I wish I had gotten involved sooner. So this is going to be a great opportunity for girls to join and be a part of it.
Emily, how about you?
I was trying to think how long it's been. I think it's been about 8 years since I joined.
Okay. What prompted you to join?
Oh, it was kind of a neat thing. There was an election going on, and the AAUW had forums, and I went to a forum and learned about the candidates, and it was, I thought, so well run. I thought, I want to belong with these women, and they, at that time, handed out a little pamphlet showing me how to join.
Well, you, Pat?
I've been a member 12 or 13 years,
Yeah.
and I was invited to join, and so I went to one of the meetings and decided it was something I wanted to be a part of.
Looking on the website, I see that this is a nonpartisan, nonprofit organization, has 170,000 members, 1,000 local branches, so we're very fortunate to have a local branch, don't you think?
That is true, yes.
Is there one in Northfield?
Yes, there's one in Northfield, one in Otana.
Okay. Wow, we're a hotbed of AAUW. I mean, 1,000 branches, that's nationwide, right?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that what I read?
Yes.
And we, in this area, have 3 of the 1,000.
Right, and the one in Faribault this year in 2015, we just celebrated our 90th anniversary just here in Faribault.
Cool.
Yeah.
90 years.
90 years.
None of you look 90 years.
Yeah, no, don't we look great for 90? So, as a matter of fact, our oldest member is 90.
No
91, and she's May Botke, and she has been a member over 40 years of AAUW here in Faribault.
May's a sweetheart.
Yes, yes.
One of my favorite people on the planet.
Yes.
How that woman can remember everybody's birthday, I'll never know.
I don't either.
We're walking down the street and she'll know, you know, well, most of the people here were students of hers in Faribault.
Yes,
But she remembers their birthdays. How does she do that?
I don't know. I wish I had that skill.
Henry Doyle does the same thing.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, my mom was so touched when she got a birthday card from a guy she never knew, Henry Doyle, when she was in the senior assisted living. Now there I can see how it would work. You go to the facilities, you get the residents' birthdays, and you have it on a database. I don't think Henry uses computers for this.
I don't think he does either.
Yeah, I mean,
He hears your name once, he knows it.
these people have sharp minds. Like to find out what their diets are. You know?
Exactly. Role models for all of us.
Yeah. So anyway, we're here to talk about, of course, the organization AAUW. And before the end of the year, if you donate, I was reading where you can double your donation. It's on your website.
It's
Through national, I would assume.
National.
yeah, at the national level, yes. Yes, and if we I think that's going on still.
For the membership through the 31st
Yep.
of December?
Yeah, through the 31st, yes, correct.
So a little incentive there, isn't it? You double your
Yeah.
dollars.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
do you double your dollars locally, or does part of that go to the national?
Part goes to the national.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, we're going to visit more with these ladies about AAUW, what they do locally. I know they've funded scholarships. We talk about the candidate forums they've done over the years, many times over the years, that they do the candidate forums. Very informative forums. So we'll talk all about that when AM Minnesota can. Getting in studio today, Pat Fuchs is a co-chair of the American Association of University Women Local Branch. Also, we have Emily Nesbolt with us. She's sitting in the middle.
Hello.
And with the beautiful gold necklace is Cindy Harrison.
Yes, hello,
Right?
good morning.
Right, Cindy? Cindy Harrison with a beautiful gold necklace. Did you guys coordinate here?
No, that's what we were talking about when we all came
Y'all
here. We were all in blue.
Did you coordinate that?
No.
Well, it worked out, didn't it?
It worked out, and
Nobody,
good people to work with.
Yes, we think the same.
Pat has the blue, beautiful sweater here. That's very nice. I like that.
Thank you.
Sweatshirt. Where'd you get that?
I don't know. Someplace at Medford Mall.
Oh, okay. And of course, the lovely
Emily.
Emily Redholt. I'm horrible remembering names, you know that? And not May Botke.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Or Henry Doyle. You guys were saying that May was playing for your Christmas party.
She was. Just Monday night she played for our Christmas party. Yes.
Still tickling the ivories.
Yes.
Yes, it was very
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Any carol we wanted to sing, she played it without any music.
From memory.
Yes.
That's amazing. And Pat, you were saying she's been a member over 50 years now.
Right. I believe so. Mm-hmm.
Do you know the history on AAUW, how it got started? Cindy does.
It actually started in 1881 with women
Well, that was
getting
4
together.
years before my grandma.
Yeah. So no, they started to very few women even went to college at that time. So they're thinking, okay, well now what? And so they just came together to advocate for women's causes, the right to vote. And even though that was 1881, so it took till 1919 to get that 19th Amendment passed. But that is just one of the many things that they came together to help support women and girls and develop a networking system for them. And that's from the start, and that's what we are now with this leadership program that we want to offer this scholarship for someone here locally in Faribault, a girl that's in college, to take part in, to kind of continue with the original movement of AAUW from back in the late 19th century.
Yeah, had a national conference, head to a national conference at the University of Maryland, right?
Yes, that's correct. At the University of Maryland. It would be in June, I believe.
Yep.
So, yes, and they'll stay there several days, and there are all sorts of workshops and speakers and ways of learning how to promote yourself or to be a leader and help other people to be successful.
And Pat?
Yes. And this is it's a national conference for college women student leaders. And it's called NCWSL. The initials are NCCWSL. And we are offering a scholarship of $850 to attend this conference. And it's available for sophomores or juniors in college in the Faribault area, which we're also including Kenyon, Waterville, and Morristown, because these communities do not have a branch. So the scholarship will provide funds for conference, workshops, room, board, travel, and it's going to provide a valuable lifelong learning experience for them.
It's an $850 scholarship.
Right.
And that'll pay for all of that.
Yes.
Your travel, your motel room, your registration fees, all of that.
I looked up the registration fee. The registration fee is $425, and it includes the conference. It includes some meals, trip to Washington D.C. And one night, and transportation to a bus to a Greenbelt Metro, I believe. I'm not sure, but my memory isn't as good as May either. But,
May.
but it does provide some transportation. So.
When you're in the city there.
Yes, when in the city.
You've been to the University of Maryland?
I have not, but Cindy has some interesting information about the conference.
Yes, they're expecting over 1,000 girls from all over the United States. So this will be a great opportunity for our local girls to network and meet other women from across the country that they can become lifelong, friends or contacts with to help them in their career ahead of them. That now I can look back, now that where I am in my life and all the different women and people that have helped me get me to where I am today. I'm so thankful, and you know, this just provides such a wonderful opportunity for these girls and to travel and meet new people.
If somebody's interested, how do they go about applying for this?
Well, we have a website which is AAUW Faribault branch, and you go to faribault.mn.aauw.net/ and click on scholarship tab. And today in the Faribault Daily News, we have an article about this scholarship, and all the information will be there. Plus, there's information at the library, the community center, the senior center, various banks and churches, and there's information out there.
Have you had people apply already?
We haven't had people apply as yet. We're hoping that now that the college students are coming home,
Sure,
they
for the
will
holidays.
see the information and apply. The deadline is December 31st of this year.
That's coming fast.
Yes, it is. And then we will do the selection process on January 7th, and it will be a blind select. Somebody is getting the scholarship forms, and they will cover the names and give each person a number, so we do not know the name of the person who has applied.
Right. So there's no interview, though.
No,
I mean,
no.
one-on-one interview with these people. It's all through forms.
Right. It's just all through information, the scholarship form that is they need to fill out that they'll find on our website. And Emily is in charge of the website and Facebook.
Information's on Facebook also, and I believe if you would Google Faribault AAUW, you could get us.
Oh, sure.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
of
So,
course.
and then of course Faribault AAUW on Facebook also. But the forms, if you want to print the forms off, I think we link you to where you can get the forms.
And again, this is for a current student in college.
Yes.
You have to be in college.
Yes. Yes,
In
a
order-
current college student. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's for a lady.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
And we were chatting off the air, and I sort of jokingly said, you know, could I be a member of your organization? And you said, Pat?
Yes, you can.
You would be
We
welcome.
have no gender discrimination.
But you don't currently have any male members
We do not.
of the American Association of University Women. How would that work?
If you wanted to join?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it would be, we announce our meetings in the newspaper. Just come to a meeting.
What are the requirements? I mean,
You
pay
have
my
to
dues?
pay your dues.
No, pay your dues. You do have to have
Take
an
my money.
associate degree or more.
Mhm.
well, that takes me out of it. I mean, I can't go there then because I don't have an associate degree, so I can't join your organization.
I think we could make you an honorary member if you
We
like.
would definitely do that.
Of AAUW. But in all seriousness, men can be members. Do you have men members? Not here, but I mean nationally?
We
Yes.
have some members in the state because at the state convention there are some sessions for the men.
Yeah, I could see where they would be, you know, they have daughters,
Oh yes,
obviously.
exactly, and that's
They're
why
proud
that.
of.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, they want to support their ladies in their life.
Yes.
Hopefully, most
Yes.
good men want to support the ladies in their lives.
Yes, we had a male member speaker at the state convention last year in April. So
Where was that?
it was in Austin, Minnesota this year, and it will be in Duluth in 2016.
Let me guess. You toured the Spam Museum.
We did. And they have a wonderful school there, a new school that we toured too.
Yeah.
It's a STEM school.
Well, STEAM. It
STEAM,
added the
that's
art.
right, STEAM.
It added art
Yeah.
to the STEM curriculum
Yes.
I'll be darned.
for 4th and 5th grade. No, 5th and 6th graders. 5th and 6th, an intermediate school. So to benefit the whole community. So it was a wonderful school.
They're moving, you know, Spam Museum
Yes, they're making it larger and more interactive.
and putting it downtown.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So.
I thought it was fine where it was at. I've never been there though.
It's a fun museum.
It is.
It
great.
is.
Great fun.
It's well done.
So you get to eat all the different kinds of Spam.
You, well, you at least get to see all the different types of cans of Spam there are.
They show you how it's made.
Yes, they show you, there's all kinds of information there, yes. From the beginning up until present day.
You like Spam, Emily?
My mother served Spam when I was a child. She sliced it and fried it for breakfast.
Yeah, we had it too. Yep. It was a World War II staple, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
My dad served in World War II. How about you, Cindy? You like
I have had it
Spam?
as well. My grandparents are from Minnesota. My grandfather also was in World War II and had Spam, so I grew up with that as well, even though you can tell probably by my accent I'm not from here originally.
I didn't even
They had
notice
moved to
that.
Texas, but I am bringing the family back to Minnesota, but no, Spam was a staple with me growing up as well.
You're from Texas?
I am, but I got here finally, you know. I love being here in Faribault.
You like it better than Texas?
By far. I should have
Wow.
got here sooner.
Yeah, man, I gotta keep that snippet, put it to our tourism.
I love it. So, and that it was very exciting because I had joined AAUW in Houston, and when I moved here, and I am so blessed to have met these wonderful ladies here in the.
No, we're
Faribault
very
area.
blessed to have a chapter here. I mean, I didn't realize there are only 1,000 chapters across the country, and to think that we have one of those 1,000. And you mentioned Northfield. Well, that makes sense. They have 2 colleges, but we have a college, South
Yes,
Central
yes.
College. Owatonna has a college,
Right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Or at least they have a branch or something
Yeah.
from Riverland or something down there.
Mhm.
So I mean, well, there are colleges all over the country. I can't believe there's only 1,000 branches, Pat.
I can't either.
You would think there would be more. Yeah, you really do.
I think, like all organizations, you know, our organization pretty much has members that are between 60 and 90. We have some younger members joining, and we're really happy to have them and encourage more people
Yeah,
to join.
for sure. So that brings up a good point. Do you guys send out, I mean, some of the young women who go off to college here may not even be aware of your organization unless they get some reminder.
Yes.
There are college branches, so they are made aware.
Mhm.
And if there's not a branch at their college, they still will hear about it and could form one.
And I know, Pat, for many, I don't know if I can do enough many's years, you guys sponsored a sports, AAUW
Yes, right.
sports person of the year.
Woman of the Year.
Did you still do that?
Yes, we do. So,
That's pretty cool.
AAUW was instrumental in the Title IX
mhm.
implementation, yes, so
You guys fought
we're
hard.
kind
for
of big
that.
on that.
Yeah.
I wanted to refer to the membership. We have 50 members, and one of our members is a student affiliate. That means that she's going to college at this time and is part of our group. And hopefully more, we can get more student affiliates with South Central College in the area.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. You said you had 50 members?
Mm-hmm.
There's got to be a lot more than 50 women that are college
Yes.
graduates here
We
in
would-
Faribault.
We would love to expand our ranks.
So come on, folks. How much your dues?
Pardon me?
How much your dues?
Dues are $68,
Oh, that's not
$49
bad. I paid
to
more for
the
that.
national, $9 to the state, and $10 locally. But if you join at one of our meetings, then the national dues at this point are half price, right?
Right. Through the
And
end of the year.
till
For
the end of
another,
the year, yeah.
And then again after March.
Mm-hmm.
So I hear you right, $68, only $10 stays local?
Yeah.
Well, that's a bummer. AAUW. So become a member of the organization, though. We mentioned before they host all these great forums every election year. Next
Mhm.
year is going to be another election year, you know that.
Right.
So you're probably planning on organizing those already.
Yes, we'll be planning in the summer.
Do you
We
think
always
can get
plan it like in June for the following year.
You think maybe we can get a presidential debate here?
No, thank you.
Well, as many as they're having, you never know.
Thinking rural America.
Yes, exactly. I think we represent rural America very well.
We have a good proximity to the big airport in the
Yeah.
city, so they'd have no problem getting here.
Right.
I think it makes perfect sense.
I think so.
Okay.
I would love it.
We could have it at the Michael, J. Hansen Performing Arts Center.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We could sell tickets, and the proceeds would benefit some charity here locally.
That's an awesome idea.
scholarships.
I
Yeah.
have this all planned out, don't I?
Right.
It sounds like if we could just rule the world, that would be great.
This next year we will be giving out $4,500 in scholarships, three $1,500 scholarships,
Cool.
and then we have about $2,000 to the National Education Foundation.
So where do you guys get your money other than out of the dues?
We have a book sale.
That's right, the big
We
book
have a
sale every
pancake
year.
breakfast. We have a bucket we pass every time that we have a meeting.
Oh, and people put their empty change in.
Yeah.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes,
Cool.
yes,
It's a good way to save money, really.
yes.
It does. It really does that. We make so much money for with 50 members, here locally, and the amount of money, and then we put it back into the community, and by supporting education and reading.
And by educating others with the
Yes.
forums and stuff.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's coming up next year, something to think about. Will you have all that on your website, all the information?
All our meetings will be on the website, or on our website, and they're normally on our Facebook page also.
Okay.
So
Our newsletter is also on the website, right?
our newsletters are all on the website. So then you can see what we've been up to for a long time.
Is it quarterly or monthly?
Monthly, excepting we don't put one out in the summer. We do not meet in the summer. May is our last meeting. We meet September through May.
Okay,
So
but
pretty
you
much
meet
a
all
school year.
winter.
Yes.
So I would assume some of your members are people that go south for the winter.
Yes. And they email us information. In fact, one of our people, the editors of the newsletter, lives in Arizona during the winter, and she publishes it from there.
Here's another shocking statistic that you women may not be aware of.
What?
It just blew my mind when I saw it. 800 colleges and universities are members of the AAUW. Only 800. I mean, think about that. Shouldn't every college or university be a member of AAUW?
We would hope so, yes.
Or
That would be
partner, I
a
should
good
say.
thing to strive for, yes.
Yeah, they're partners, I'm sorry, they're partners.
Uh-huh,
Yeah.
yes.
That just seemed low to me. I mean,
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
800.
Mm.
Wonder how many of them are local, do you know? St. Olaf, Carlton?
We did,
Yeah,
I think St. Olaf was, well, I don't know if they still are, but St. Olaf was involved at
Mhm.
one point.
Sure.
I'm not sure about Carlton. We haven't checked.
Yeah, that would
But
be
they
more
would be,
local.
they would be with the Northfield branch.
Sure. No, I understand
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
But I mean, this, I'm assuming this lists all the nationwide ones. 800 colleges and universities are partners of AAUW. That's what I saw on the website.
Mhm.
And when I wrote the number down because I thought it was low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, how many colleges and universities are there in America?
Wow.
I should have Googled it, but I didn't. That's how that goes. Anyway, if you want to apply for that scholarship, if you're a daughter or a granddaughter or a great-granddaughter who's in college, and this would look awfully good on their resume, wouldn't it?
Right.
This leadership training.
Oh, fantastic! Yes, I'm sure employers would love to see that they've had that experience.
And I would guess colleges, universities would give them time. Well, it's in the summer, isn't it? To go.
Yes, it's actually between the spring semester and the first summer session.
Right.
That's why they schedule it where they do.
There are representatives from over 60 colleges, and 20 employers will be present. So they have a job fair there, a career fair.
Is this a one-page form that they fill out, or?
I believe it's a one-page form, and then they have an essay.
Oh, okay. Do
They
they
have to
need?
tell us why.
Yeah, why they want the scholarship. Yeah.
Right.
Prove their leadership abilities. Do they need references?
I don't believe so on this one.
So it's a pretty simple process.
Right.
is
It's
what
a
I'm
simple process.
getting at here. And again, you have to do that before the end of the year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you want a free trip to Maryland for leadership training, you might want to get after it. Head on the website.
And remember, there's a day that they go to Washington D.C. in that.
Oh yeah, I
Yes.
forgot about that.
Mhm.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, and all the people they'll meet, over 1,000 participants, students just like them.
Oh yeah, they network, meet other people.
Yes.
Mhm.
Who knows what could happen?
Exactly. You never know with networking where you'll end up.
Yeah, you might end up with cushy job in the White House or something.
You never know.
Hey,
Never
yes.
know.
I'm not exaggerating.
I know.
But absolutely.
Well, networking is key. I mean, that's what helped me my whole career, and yeah.
I don't know if I'd want to work in the White House. Would
No.
you?
Only if I was president.
Am I hearing something here?
I know, maybe I'll just throw my hat in the ring.
Cindy Harrison has just made an announcement on KDHL Radio.
Never know.
Hey, you can't do any worse than the candidates we have, I guess.
That's what, that's how I always look at it.
At the moment. Anyway, again, that the website address is, it's easiest just to Google it, I think.
Google, but it's faribault.AAUW.net/.
Yeah, .net.
.net.
It's
We're
not
a
a
.net.
.org. It's
And
not
then
a
you
dot-
click on scholarships.
Yeah, it's not a .org or a .com. It's a .net.
Mm-hmm.
So keep that in mind. Cast your .net.
It's
Right,
read
Pat.
It's
today's
on
paper.
it should be still on the front page of the website.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so they can just link right to it.
Sure. So, anything else before I let you go? I only have a few seconds.
Well, we have fun too.
Yes, we have a lot of fun.
Don't
Of
you?
course. I've had fun today. Thanks, Pat. Appreciate it. Have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas to you, Emily,
Merry
and you, Cindy.
Christmas to
All
you.
right, thank you.
You bet. That concludes today's edition of AM Minnesota. Tomorrow, Barbara Larson. Well, she's a member of AAUW. Ask her tomorrow.
Yeah.
She's the membership and events director at the chamber. KDHL AM Faribault, Minnesota.